If you're planning a trip to Hagley Park this weekend, it might be worth stopping and taking a look at a game gaining popularity in Canterbury.
Lacrosse is like an aerial game of hockey where, similar to hockey, you play on a field, you're shooting at the goal, but the difference is you've got a stick with a sort of net at the end and you're throwing the ball aerially to each other.
The National La Crosse Championships descend on Hagley Park this weekend, and the Canterbury team have been putting in plenty of hours in preparation.
Unfortunately, being the only team in the South Island, we're actually a little bit isolated to have any warm-up matches against. But what we have been doing is a lot of inter-club games within ourselves, splitting into two and really just trying to get that match fitness up as much as we can.
And with all that practice, they're optimistic about their chances.
We've got a couple of key players. We've got 3 players within the New Zealand women's squad ourselves, and we've got a few new people who've arrived in Canterbury from overseas who are really helping out and bringing in a lot of experience into the squad. So it should be pretty good and competitive.
The Canterbury women's team see their greatest challenge coming from defending champions Auckland. However, due to a lack of numbers, there won't be a Canterbury men's side at this year's championships. Some of the Canterbury men will join a composite Wellington team at the tournament.
Auckland tended to dominate a little bit last year. It was up in Wellington, and but this year we really do feel we've got a bit more experience and we've played together a bit longer, so we should be able to hopefully come a lot better and a lot closer and hopefully take it out.
As well as the National Championships, the New Zealand women's lacrosse team will play 3 matches against the Melbourne Sapphires.
They are the Australian women's team is the world champions at the moment, and Melbourne, where the team is coming from, Melbourne Sapphires, they have quite a very strong inter-club competition within Melbourne, so it will be great competition with the Melbourne Sapphires against the Blacks.
2 Canterbury players will be involved in those matches, and on top of their Canterbury training, they've been putting in plenty of hours of preparation.
We actually have a program written for us, which is slightly different, but there's a lot of running, sprint work, a lot of sort of core strength work as well, and I suppose building up your endurance ability as well, because it's a fast game, but you've got to keep going for quite a while.
And the players promise that the test match will provide a great spectacle for the public.
This is a really good spectator sport because it's so fast and it's really exciting, so no, it'll be great for the public to come and see.
Beyond this weekend's championship, the pair are building towards the World Championships in Prague later in the year.
More training, we'll get new training programmes every month, building up in intensity, so there'll be a lot more weights, a lot more running. We'll also fly up to Auckland for some national training weekends where the whole team gets together. Try to go over to Aussie for a week or so to pick up as much game time as possible.
It's preparation that keeps the pair busy. Because our National Lacrosse team has a world ranking of 10, it receives no official funding. So on top of the training, the team is busy fundraising for the trip.
Yeah, absolutely, 100% funded by us.
We have had some people that have helped us out as well, like Anderson Health Sport, just locally, with products and things like that.
And the shoe clinic, they're great. They give us discount on certain days if we go in, which really helps, because some of the kit, the trainers,
But you wear through them pretty quick when you're training 6 days a week, you know.
And they're expensive, so we get help, which is great.
The National Lacrosse Championships run in South Hagley Park from this Friday.